Hi everybody. So my last video was about 18 minutes long and I couldn't upload it. So today we're going to start discussing stupid things that I've heard recently about education. Number one, and this is going to be for the first video. Common Core and why it exists. Okay. There's a lot of debate going on about Common Core right now. And one of the biggest things about Common Core is they say it's too hard to teach, it's too difficult to understand, and three, it does way too much stuff than what people recognize. Okay, I'm not going to debate any of that. Let's talk about the stuff that was wrong before Common Core. Okay? One of the big things that was wrong before Common Core was they had classes on top of classes that should not have really existed to begin with. Pre-calculus was dumped down into Algebra 2 and Trig, which means 3 classes could have been all condensed into one. Oh wait, it was. It's called Integrated 3 now, people. Also, they had Algebra 1, Geometry, Algebra 2, Trig. By the time your kids got out of school, they didn't even really do calculus, which meant no AP credit, which meant you could not get that extra time that you needed to make sure your kid didn't have to spend a few $100 on another class. And third thing that was wrong with Common Core third thing that was wrong before Common Core came into play was that teachers were doing all these extra topics and now they're being told, hey, you got to condense them down just a little bit. Well, I like doing the longer topics. I like spending an extra few months doing, trigonometry, and I liked having an extra few months spending on Algebra 2. Guess what? By the time that you guys were actually done teaching those courses, they didn't remember half of it anyways. Your progression rates were so low as is. This is what Common Core came in to fix. You had different school districts across the United States teaching all these different courses that did not need to exist. Why in the heck were there 3 different courses for Algebra 1? I will never understand in some schools. Why some schools were forcing their kids to take just up to geometry by the time they graduated, I do not know. But the moral of the story here is that's the end of this rant, and this is why there were things wrong before Common Core.